Hello, gorgeous girls and boys. So, for today's video, we are in Glasgow. Now, I've never been to Glasgow before, so it's my first impressions of Glasgow as well. But today, I thought I'd treat myself and stay in the cheapest hotel in the city of Glasgow, because I'm all about the small treats in life. I have just got a blow dry, done my hair, hence how I look extra fancy. Don't say that I don't actually treat myself, I cannot whinge, can I? But I thought, you know what, you can't have everything in life, Dem, so to counteract that, you're going to stay in a budget hotel. So I booked the cheapest hotel on booking.com, and we're going to go and stay there. We're going to review it, we're going to see how it is and see everything about it. Now, to be honest, it didn't have very good reviews. It's only actually got 2 stars, and the reviews are not looking pretty. So I don't have high expectations from the get-go, but we're going to have a look. We're going to see what it's like. I'll give you a clue. The cheapest one in the city centre is a chain hotel. Now, before you get to the point where I reveal it, let us know if you can guess which chain hotel is the cheapest. Put your guesses in, because it's not actually the one I thought it would be, to be honest with you. But yeah, put your guesses in which hotel is the cheapest, and then let's go. So the cheapest hotel I was able to find in Glasgow city centre was the Easy Hotel, and it cost us a grand total of £81.90. Now, I do think that's quite good in comparison to all the other hotel prices that were coming up to £130, £140, £150 plus more and more and more. So obviously, I definitely think it's good when you consider that it's city centre hotel right in the middle of the city. And yeah, £81. What does that mean we're going to get though? Now, that does mean that the hotel is only a 2-star hotel, which obviously I haven't got high hopes for that, because it's 2-star for a reason, innit? However, these are the photos that are on booking.com, and I actually think that the photos look fine, but I do know that photographers can take photos in quite deceitful ways. I have stayed in an Easy Hotel before in London, and apart from being a really tiny room, I didn't have any issues with it, but it wasn't the cheapest one in London, so I was quite intrigued to know that the Easy Hotel in Glasgow is the cheapest one I could find on the night of booking for this video. And I know that the one in London is also higher than a 2-star as well, so I don't know if that just means this one is incredibly bad or what the crack is with it. But people don't seem to like it when it comes to the reviews. Now, people have got the following to say when it comes to their reviews. So this reviewer said, mattress not the best, very springy and uncomfortable. Light in room needs to be much better, especially for rooms with no windows. The decor in the rooms are very dark, so better lighting is a must. So dark and dingy, expectation, okay. Room so small, couldn't walk around the bed, no floor space to open my suitcase, small bathroom, I'm not a large person, showering became an art not to get water onto the bedroom floor. I've stayed in small hotel rooms, and I do remember the Easy Hotel room in London being incredibly small, so I kind of know what to expect when it comes to the size of the room. And we've got a Mr. Hobbs from the United Kingdom also giving it a rating, and he said, facilities with the rooms was below what I expect from an Easy Hotel. Oh, so he must be an avid Easy Hotel goer, and apparently he's not happy. The shower room was cramped, the plug for the hairdryer was far too far from the mirror to be able to see yourself dry your hair, and the pillows were tiny. Now, that's actually going to be a positive for me, because a random fact, I absolutely hate a big pillow. Like, I'm sorry, my pillow at home is probably the worst pillow you'll see in your life. It's squashed, it's little, it's deflated, but that's how I like my pillows. So actually, I think that would be a positive for me. So actually, I think the little pillow ain't going to be an issue for me personally. Stephen said someone was on their phone at 4 a.m. and the walls are thin, so he heard everything. I hope they weren't having a bit of smexy time on the phone at 4 a.m, because Stephen heard it all. Now, Catherine's review said the bathroom is very small. You could wash your feet or hair in the shower while sitting on the toilet. Sounds quite fun, that. 2-in-1 job, multitasking, that's what I like in life. I thought Janet's review was a little bit bizarre. When I checked in, reception guy was quite offhand. Don't know what she means by quite offhand, but I'd prefer if she'd elaborated that a little bit more. My expectations can be a little bit more than quite offhand. We've read some of the reviews, as you can see, that's what people are saying, but now we're going to experience it for ourselves, and we're going to head to the cheapest hotel in Glasgow city centre for the night, and we're going to see what it's like. Is it as bad as the haters are saying, or are they just hating for the crack? Now, I hope I have a nice experience, because, I want to have a nice night's sleep. I've got things to do tomorrow. I'm not just here for the fun of it. So in any way, without further rat-a-tat-tat, let's go and check in and get sorted and see what it's like. Having never been to Glasgow before, I was having a little browse around as I was on the way to find the hotel. I love finding a little touristy shop, but I also seen they had Flying Tiger, which is one of my favourite shops, and a touristy pound shop. Who wouldn't want that? I also seen that my hotel was 5 minutes away from Primark, so another bonus point for them. I'm not going to lie, the outside of the hotel didn't look like the pictures, but with 2-star review, can you really expect that? We weren't off to a good start when it says these are automatic doors, and they clearly weren't.
Just for one night?
Yeah.
How many keys would you like? Do you want one?
Just one will be grand, yeah. That's that's loud. And we're this way. Some of the reviews refer to cleaning, but there was cleaning products all over the corridors. So I think that they've done a lot of cleaning so far. But obviously we'll go in the room and have a little browse. There was a Hoover right outside my door, so that's a positive. Ooh. Mm. Oh my gosh, doesn't smell that nice. Ugh. Oh, it's like a cruise. I feel like I'm on a cruise. Okay, I haven't got wide angle lens on or anything, so give you as much perspective as I can as the room. This is your only flooring area. And the bed is literally just there, but they do have what I think is a slot for luggage. Yeah, that looks like it's a slot for any luggage or bags. They do have a few hooks, a hook with a hanger, a few hooks here, a long mirror, which honestly that's good because some expensive hotels forget the long mirror. A telly up there, no window, I don't like that, but yeah, it's not that bad. The bed looks fine. A nice fresh folded towel. Pretty good. Let me see. No dust. Bedding looks clean. There's a hair, but we'll sweep it off. It's all right. To be honest, the bedding looks all right. The bedding looks actually quite clean. Oh God, another hair. Ignoring the hairs, the bedding looks okay. The bathroom, to be honest, like a cruise bathroom, absolutely tiny. Your shower is practically in the toilet, but it's a round little floor. You've got a curtain that would pull around a shower. A tiny little orange sink on brand. We love the branding. Me. 2 toilet rolls for your stay. A little mat for the floor. There's no hairdryer, which I should have checked because I haven't brought one and I need my hair done, so I might have to go to the salon and get it done. You know, like, it is very, very basic, don't get us wrong, but it's not bad. It does stink. There's nowhere to sit or do anything other than the room and the bed. And the lighting isn't that bright, so it does feel a bit like dull and doomy. Like, I like a good bright light, you know what I mean? But it's not that bad. I've definitely seen worse hotels, especially in my worst rated series when I did them. But this obviously isn't worst rated. I mean, it's 2-star, but it's like just cute and cheerful, I feel. It does have a bit of a smell to it though, like a foisty smell. Kind of like, I feel like because there's no window. I mean, there is an aircon unit above the main door, but I feel like there's a foisty smell which might be coming from the shower and the fact that the ventilation might not be that good, maybe. And I'm gonna turn the aircon on because there is a smell that's giving us a bit of a headache. Ooh. Right, let's see if I can work this. I hate technology stuff. Okay, that sounds like something. Oh no, I want that on, but I want the temperature down, please. And fan. It's locked to a certain mode. Okay. No toiletries, that's fine. I brought my own. Don't need yours, hon. But the smell's a bit annoying. It definitely smells like a foisty smell. But yeah, not bad. Like, there's a few little peelings on the wall, but I'm not instantly looking at it and like, this is tragic. Like, it's all right. So far, okay. Another large hair. Quite a bit of something going on the mattress. Oh my God, there's hair everywhere. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my God, there's literally hair everywhere in the bed. Are you joking? We'll see they've got really good plug sockets near the bed, to USB and 2 plugs, which is good because I often find some hotels don't have them near the bed and don't have that many options. So for such a little room, I'm impressed. I lied, they do actually have toiletries. They've got this, which obviously I've been using for my hands, and then you could use it in the shower as well. So, sorry, I told a bit of a porky pie. I am absolutely shattered. Shower has been had, so I'm actually going to just try and go to bed. I haven't really watched the telly, to be fair. I never watched the telly, so it was never something I was going to do anyway. But yeah, the shower was fine. Like, although it's small, the only thing that was, like, annoying is because it's so small, the shower curtain got wet and then it stuck to my skin, and I was, like, fighting with it, and there was nowhere to go in the shower where it didn't get stuck to you. So that was a little bit annoying. But yeah, the shower was fine. I had good, it's, like, powerful and nice. So I'm absolutely shattered. I've inspected the bed again, and I've, like, brushed away the hairs that I could see. Luckily I've got long sleeve jammies and pants, not shorts, so we're all right. But I'm gonna go to bed. I've heard a little bit of noise from the other rooms, but not too much, so I'm hoping nothing will keep us awake through the night. I think we're good. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in the morning and let you know how I feel. And I'm really, really, really scared. 2 reasons I'm scared. Reason 1, I think Sarah Lawson is getting the attention she deserves, but that's really scary because I've loved her for a long time and I've never got to see her, and I'm just probably never going to get to at this point because there's no way she isn't going to be the it girl, and anytime she tries it's going to sell out instantly. And now I'm just like, I'm never going to get to see her because she's getting the attention she deserves, and I'm scared. She should be getting it. She deserves the attention, but I'm also, like, selfishly scared. I'm also selfishly scared that I'm not going to get my hands on Selena Gomez's perfume because it's all on my For You page, and I just think it'll smell amazing because anything Selena Gomez does is amazing. But I'm scared. So I just thought I'd let you know. Girls, love you both. Well done. But, like, so as far as a good night's sleep, I was up a few times and the walls were quite thin and I could hear someone's alarm going off. But honestly, like, other than that, I found the bed decent, especially for one night. Like, it wasn't the most comfortable bed, but I think for one night at a budget hotel, it was honestly fine. There was a smell in the room that I kept getting whiffs of, and every time I left the room and walked back in the room, I could smell it. And I'm not sure what it was. It smelled like musky, and the only thing I can say is because there was no windows, I'm not sure the ventilation in the room was quite good, because I think it was that's the only thing I could think that the smell could be. But other than that, I don't think it was that bad for a one night stay in a city, like actual city centre, in a budget hotel. I think it was fine. So yeah, that was my video of staying in. That is my video of staying in the cheapest hotel in Glasgow city centre. If you would like us to do this in another city, let us know where. And without further ado, I'm going to love and leave you, and I'll see you very shortly for another one. I'm going to say I could do the most expensive, but I'm not sure that AdSense brings in enough for that yet. So we'll stick to the cheapest because we're bargain queens over here. Okay.